Welcome back, aviators. We are here in Geneva on this easyJet flight down to Valencia. Sim update 15, beyond ATC we got running. Let me just adjust the sound volume so you can hear me well and good. I was on a real flight earlier today as I flew back to London Stansted from Carenado. Absolutely loved Carenado, so big shout out to you if by some amazing chance you were watching this from Carenado. You have an absolutely fabulous city. Really thoroughly enjoyed myself there. Excuse me. Anyway, right, let's get this flight underway. We'll give you some more details momentarily about what we can expect. Okay, so battery 1 and 2. Let's get those. Battery 1 and 2 on. AP master switch. Start. All right. Let's just import some data here from SimBrief. Mass and balance. Load aircraft. Dismiss. So we've got that data there. And we'll connect up to the sim and get our clearance out to Valencia. So let me, as I said, give you some more details about Valencia. And we, or I rather, can tell you that today's flight is going to be 1.5 hours, and we'll be planning a cruising altitude of 39,000 feet. Oh, fair enough, seems quite high. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what we got. Runway 22 departure out of Geneva, then heading south westwards down across the Mediterranean into Valencia for a runway 12 arrival. Alrighty, let's get our clearance, shall we? Clearance, let's shoot that in, shall we? Geneva delivery, top Swiss, 13 Lima Charlie, IFR clearance to Valencia.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, Geneva delivery. Thanks for Charlie. Expect runway 22, bow 7 Alpha departure. Squawk 5463.
Expect runway 22, bows 7 Alpha departure, squawk 5463, top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, read back correct. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Contact ground 121.855 when ready for pushback. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Alrighty, so I do like this beyond ATC thing. It's quite good, isn't it? So APU is started up. Should have done all that once I got my Addons. Bleed, and then we could have used up some of that time for your Addons then, couldn't we? Because these always take forever. Matrix lighting armed and closed. Strobe lights on auto. Yeah, that's it to set ATC clearance obtained. Well, I've already done that a little bit ahead of our plan. Alrighty, so come down to the init page. So runway 22 departure. Oh, hold on. So let's not get ahead. Hey, let's not get ahead of myself at the moment. LSTG LEVC. we go. Line on ref. Cost index 7, cruising today at 390 feet. Zero fuel weights. 55.8. And zero fuel weight center of gravity is 26.9. Oops. /26.9. Okay, our block fuel today is going to be 7.0. Alrighty. Flight plan. So departing runway 22, as I already mentioned, bows 7A departure to Valencia, I think was what we were given. Yep. 7A departure. Alright. And so after Valencia, so from Valencia, it's UN852. UN852 to Divco. UN975. Near N975. BCN, BCN. M985. Soppet. There we go. Alrighty, so our arrival into LEVC sees us runway 12 arrival on Soppy 4 Delta. Soppy 4 Delta arrival. Insert. Okay, let's come to the performance page. Runway 22 departure. Let's come down to here. Runway 2 options set for that. Sync that, and calculate that. 131 and 140. 131. 140 in the other boxes. I wish I did a nice Lithuania Baltic Air livery for the Fenix so I don't have to use the other thing. One up 0.8, wow. One up 0.8. The flex 2 temperature of 61. 61. There we go. Right, so flight plan is all in order. Let's tell you what, let's get our ground services. Those, yep. Let's get the tug connected. Let's get that removed. To align for a further 5 minutes. As I said, we're cruising today at 39,000 feet. Don't know if it will let me chop that down a bit, actually. Go back to the inner page. Cruise. Should we say 360 feet? Is it going to give me that? There we go. We'll execute that. So drop it down to 86. Well, I have a horrible feeling. No, because beyond. Oh no, but then we're going to. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, don't worry about that. Okay, so what else can we do to configure the aircraft whilst we wait? Let's see. Let's nav mode TCAS. Oh yeah, what's my squawk code? Need to put that in the box. So we're squawking 5463. 5463. There we go. Let's see whether our thrust is aligned. Thruster, seatbelts, no smoking, beacon light.
Traffic.
Oops, shouldn't have turned that on just yet, really, should I? And let's turn those fuel pumps all on. There we go. Happy days. I have to request a push and start, of course. So, of course, I forgot the easyJet call sign out of Switzerland is top Swiss, not easy. Fun little fact for you. I remember that from VATSIM flights I've done previously. I tell you what, I'm currently drinking some mead I bought back from Lithuania. Can't remember the name of it. It's on the side of the bottle, but it's really nice stuff. So if you ever find yourself over there, hey, I'm turning this channel into an advert for the Lithuanian Tourism Board. Second time I've been to the country in as many months. First time out Vilnius, second time Kaunas. And yeah, thoroughly worth going. So there you go. Thank you. There you are, some free advertising for you, Lithuanian Tourism Board. Your country has a resounding endorsement from me on this channel. I absolutely love the place. It's brilliant. And yes, before you ask, I will be going back again. Don't know when yet. Probably later this year at some point. Yeah, just absolutely love it over there. It's brilliant. Okay. Meanwhile, we found ourselves in Geneva. Flying back from Kaunas today. Okay, we're nowhere near there because obviously we're down in the Mediterranean, but flying along the Baltic coast, particularly as we went past, well, that's not really the Baltic anymore, and out into the North Sea as we passed Denmark across northern Germany. Very thundery. Lots of thunderheads you can see out the window. It's quite impressive. It was good for some nice cloud photography. So yeah, nice day for flying. A little bit bumpy as we descended into Stansted, down through the clouds. Obviously it's been a bit unsettled in the east of the UK today. Heavy rain showers and some thunderstorms there as well. But yeah, it's a good flight. Thanks, Ryanair. Alright, we're ready for pushback, folks. Okay, so Geneva ground, top Swiss, a 1-3 Lima Charlie, request push and start.
Top Swiss 1-3 Lima Charlie, Geneva apprend ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Ooh, I love his accent. Pushback approved, face northwest, top Swiss, a 1-3 Lima Charlie. Oh, come off it. Pushback approved, face northwest, top Swiss, a 1-3 Lima Charlie. Oh, you are awake. Fabulous. He's awake, everybody. Right. It's good to know. So, if we're facing a northwest, hold on a minute. Is a runway 22 departure? Okay, surely we need to face northeast then, don't we? That's a bit confusing. Oh. We need to face northwest. You know what? Let's see if he notices which way I'm facing, because I'm pretty sure we need to face that other way, which is northeast. Nice north, I won't give. I don't want to face north. Fuck it. Face northeast. Interesting. Okay, so oh, excuse me. Right. We're going to be a bit naughty here and see if it realises I'm facing the wrong way. Okay, here we go. Start pushback. Pushback. Start. Plane is rolling forward, so it's not ideal. Realise it's such a slope here, really. Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sake. Excuse my language. There we go. Right. Yeah, apologies for the language there. Right, we're going to be naughty and totally not face the way the controller wanted me to face. Because we just can do what the hell we like. Oh god, I'm going to reverse straight into the Etihad plane. I haven't pushed back far enough. Whoops. Trouble is, look, I haven't got any choice because the freaking taxiway line is right there. Oh god. So let's just stop there, shall we? Okay, that's okay. Geneva ground request taxi to runway. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Runway 22 taxi via Alpha.
Runway 22, taxi via Alpha, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Didn't even recognise us facing the wrong way, you donut. Right. Okay, tow truck, yeah, we've done all that. Yep, we've done all that. Fuel pumps are all on. Ignition selector. Start engine, yeah, we've done all that. So our ignition selector back to a normal. APU bleed off. Ground spoilers armed. Water brake maximum. Pair of pitch trim flaps. APU master switch. There we go. Anti-ice, yeah, those on, those on, those on. Don't want those on just yet. Those on. Bucket brake release. Takeoff config. Takeoff config is normal. Brake off. Got a bit of rain here by the looks of things. Oops. I don't drink that much mead, honestly.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Contact Geneva Tower 11 Nine Decimal Nine 05.
Contact Geneva Tower 119.905, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Geneva Tower, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, request departure.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, Geneva Tower, wind variable, runway 22, clear head for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Alrighty. Taking off the wrong end of the runway again. Oh, didn't turn the packs off for departure. Whoops. Up there.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Contact Geneva departure 131.33.
Geneva departure 131.33, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Geneva radar approach control, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie on frequency.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, Geneva departure, good day, identified, climb to flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie.
Negative, climb to flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Okay. 7H. So we continue our rapidly climbing out. Up thrust, there we go.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Contact Marseille radar 120.85. Have a good day.
Contact Marseille radar 120.85. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Marseille radar, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, on frequency, flight level 170.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, Marseille radar, radar contact. Climb to flight level 390.
Climb to flight level 390, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn that off now, and then we are going to go to external view, and I'll be back for our descent. Okay, we are back. We are approaching. I better just turn the top of descent thingy off actually. Hold on. Turn that back off. We just need to bring the ATC back online. ATC.
Beyond ATC connected.
Cruise. Barcelona Control, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie on frequency, flight level 360.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, Barcelona Control, good day, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 390.
Continue climb, flight level 390, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Barcelona Control, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, request altitude change, flight level 360.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, confirm new cruise altitude flight level 360.
Affirmative, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, Roger, new cruise altitude flight level 360.
Okay, cool. Sorted that little problem out. So we are currently cruising just off the... Oh, we're past Barcelona. We've just gone past Barcelona. We're heading now down to Valencia. Well, we might as well prep for arrival. So let's get up some weather information. There we are. Once I just sent data in. Performance. So next phase, this approach phase. Yes. So QNH 1015. Temperature in Valencia 23 degrees, and the magnitude wind is 78 knots. 78 knots. We're expecting runway 12. This is it. 12. Which comes with a decision height of 209. 209. There we go. Need to clear out that disco, don't we? So about 30 nautical miles out from our top of descent before we begin that descent down into Valencia.
Dogs Bis 13 Lima Charlie, SOPE 4 Delta, Rango 12. Report ready for descent.
Soppy 4 Delta, runway 12, report ready for descent. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie.
Dogs Bis 13 Lima Charlie, descent to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Okay, well, we're not ready to descend just yet, but when we are, we will indeed descend. We are inbound to Valencia. I can't think the last time I flew into Valencia on the sim. I remember ages ago on X-Plane 11 flying in with Ryanair and it being really windy. I think that's Valencia. Made for a really windy, tricky landing. It's ages ago on this channel, a couple of years ago. Oh, excuse me. So we should descend flight level 180 momentarily. As we are ready to descend down into... What is our intercept altitude we actually need? Is 2,800. There we go. So I'll actually stick that in on the block. There we are, we begin our descent now down into Valencia. excuse me. Coughing. So we continue our descent. So hopefully we're going to get a fair, I mean, I'm just going to keep descending. Oh, here we go.
Tox Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Contact Valencia approach 124.75.
Contact Valencia approach 124.75. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Valencia approach Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie on frequency flight level 180.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Verify information uniform.
Information uniform Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie Valencia approach. QNH 1015 spec de ILS Zulurango 12 with the opera transition.
QNH 1015. Expect ILS Zulu 12 with the opera transition. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. That'll give it something to think about.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Descent to 5,000 feet. QNH 1015.
Descent to 5,000 feet. QNH 1015. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Okay, so we're descending to 5,000. We're descending anyway. 1015. Oops. QNH status actually is. Oh yeah, it's 1015. There we go. Look at that. Handy. Incidentally, when if you're wondering about Beyond ATC, it has excuse me, it has the if you have the little box open with the information, you can clearly see what you need to say. So if you're worried about, you don't have to have the regional accents on, but if you listen back to that, it's quite difficult to understand some of it, right? But it does give you exactly clear details, so you know what you need to say. It's pretty good actually. I quite like it, although it does give handovers at rather awkward times. If you're going to stick strictly to like, I should have leveled off at 18,000, right, and then obviously on a tight descent profile here. So yeah, it's all right. It's obviously still early access. Must stress that it is definitely early access, and the developers are very upfront in acknowledging things at early access. But I think it's pretty good. I really like it. It's a great way to get into sort of dealing with ATC if you want to sort of, you know, transition onto something like VATSIM. So yeah, I do like it. As we continue on down now, we're still quite high up, which makes me wonder if we're actually going to meet our yeah, I don't know, it's going to be tight arse, because how many miles we got left to go here? No, we're going to be alright, we're going to be alright, don't panic. Don't panic, we're going to be fine. Got this, all in hand. There we go. Look at that beautiful orange plane there. Is that our runway down there? I think it is. There we go. And Valencia behind us. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Already. I'll tell you what, we can whack those on now, can't we? Put that on. Break. Start prepping the aircraft for arrival. Excuse me. Bloody cough. Down through 11,000 feet. Okay, let's start configuring the aircraft for our arrival. That's all on, that's all on. Seatbelts, yep. There we go, there we go. Okay. My next Air Baltic flight will be coming down this way actually as we go from Carenado to Alicante. Wizz Air's off to Luton. Oman Air's off to Cochin. It's quite a longish flight. I was going to do that one today actually, and then I realised how long the flight was, and it's quite late, so I thought, well, I don't really want to be up too late. Bear in mind, I'm still operating on Lithuanian time, which is 2 hours ahead, so it's just come out to 8 o'clock UK time, but for me it feels more like 10 o'clock, so yeah, going to be going off to bed, I reckon, after I've landed here, because it's been a long day. It's been a long day. I didn't sleep too well last night because the hotel I was staying at in the centre of Kaunas had a whole load of kids from like some sports team or event thing staying there, and they were like running up and down the corridors. Yeah, I did want to. Did have thoughts of going out and battering the little sods, but obviously, just thoughts, wouldn't really do that. It's kids having fun, right? Although it's not so much fun when you're trying to sleep at like 11 o'clock at night. So we're descending 5,000. Port established ILS. How is it going to handle this? I should get another call out. So it is late. It is very late with giving you further clearances for descent. That's what I would. And I remember on my flight into Kaunas, it was very late, giving me like landing clearances and stuff, and which I guess it can be in real life. But when you're single crewed, as it were, and don't forget, obviously, real airlines are certainly not single crewed. Does make it a little bit more difficult, so they might just need to tweak that a bit. I don't know. I'm not sure saying they should give me landing clearance right now, but they should at least clear me further descent and, you know, like report established ILS and all that. Oh, excuse me. We're keeping to the profile nicely, which is always nice. Must remember to start Sky Dolly as we come round onto. In fact, let's do that now before I get distracted by other goings on. There we go.
Toxnis Ventrile M Charlie. Clear direct opera. Cross operator above 5,000 feet. Clear ILS Zulu Rango 12.
Cleared direct opera, cross opera at or above 5,000 feet. Cleared ILS Zulu 12. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Now we have to report established. Valencia approach, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, reporting established ILS Zulu 12.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, Roger.
Let's get the gear down early, shall we? Really getting bounced around, aren't we? Something chronic.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Contact Valencia Tower 118.555.
Contact Valencia Tower 118.555. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie.
2,500.
Valencia Tower, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie on frequency.
Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, Valencia Tower, wind 080 at 8, Langua 1 to clear to land.
Cleared to land, runway 12, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Okay, we're cleared to land. Ah, that went a bit better, I think. We're getting absolutely... I tell you, the wind's not even that strong, and look how we're getting chucked around here. I think it's because we're coming down through the mountains, or the hills rather. Pretty a bit smoother if we're coming in from the other direction, but can't have everything, I guess. Oh, and look, we're such a nose down attitude. Now nose back up. God, it's really giving us a tough time out here. Now I'm tired, I've been drinking. Let's see how this landing goes. Well, it's quite realistic actually, I have to say, because my flight in Stansted this morning was getting tossed around a fair bit. There's probably similar winds.
500.
500.
Above.
Oops.
Minimum. 100.
Light slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5. Retard.
Bit of a long landing. Floated it out.
Tops bis 13 Lima Charlie, exit left at Hotel 4.
Okay, no idea if we have or not. Exit left at Hotel 4, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. I'm not clear if we have or not. That's Hotel 4. And we did, I think. Yeah. Go straight on then, shall we? No, what am I doing?
Tops bis 13 Lima Charlie, contact ground 121.88.
Contact ground on 121.88 for Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. Valencia ground, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, request taxi to gate.
Tops bis 13 Lima Charlie, welcome to Manises Airport. Say parking or envise if need assignment.
Fair enough. Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie, any gate.
Tops bis 13 Lima Charlie, gate 1 taxi via Hotel 4 Whiskey 2.
Taxi gate 1 via Hotel 4 Whiskey 2, Top Swiss 13 Lima Charlie. There's gate 1. I can't see it because the freaking things are too small. I can see gate 2, can't see gate 1 anywhere. No, it's only gate 1. Give you the one gate I can't find. Brilliant, thanks. I'll tell you what, let's just turn it off and just taxi to a gate now, yeah? There we go. We'll just go where we want. Like that gate, I can see clear. Because I don't think, here's the thing, right, with, I don't think it recognises that there's aircraft parked at some of these gates yet. Because obviously it's using a third-party trap, so it just imagines the airport as being empty. So that's one thing I can say. It's probably going to cause a bit of a conflict. They are planning to implement their own traffic at some point, but just bear in mind if you use FSTL, I think this is FSTL traffic, you are possibly, here we go. Let's go in this gate here. You are possibly, oops. Yeah, you can see I've been drinking. You are possibly, oh, is this gate 1 actually? Oh, there we go. Look, I found it. That was a miracle. How about that? You're possibly, God, you can stop playing now. You're possibly going to have conflicts. So yeah, just one thing to bear in mind. Parking brake on, those off. What was my landing rate? I'm going to say it's pretty soft. Yeah, 144. There we go. I'll take that. File PREP. PREP filed. If I just put the engine state back on, we'll have a look at the. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Replay. So let's see, we want flaps out like that. I want control. I want my lights on, don't I? Like that one. There we go. Right. Let's have a look at our replay then. Stop. There we go. And you will see how we came into land. So yeah, let's have a look at this lovely landing then. Into Valencia. Down we come, down we come, down we come. FPS definitely seems a lot better, doesn't it? And then yeah, we really float. Look at this. How's that for a floaty battery landing? Ooh, nicely on the centre line. So yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Too low. Terrain.
500.
There we go. So this brings us to the end of this flight. Realise you had a choice of flights. Thank you very much for choosing this one. I wish you a pleasant onward browsing journey, and do hope to welcome you back on board again in the very near future. So from here in Valencia, I bid you farewell for now. Well, in a minute when I show you a few more replay views. There we go, so that was a good landing. Let's just back up there, because I want... No, don't put my flaps up. Yeah. Behave yourself. Right, let's pause that. Let's then go up, because I want one last view. Drone speed. Alright, drone speed a bit more. That's drone rotation speed, you idiot. That's the drone speed I'm interested in. Alright, so we had quite a long landing, so I better put it quite a bit way down the runway. Let's say about here, shall we? And let's go zoom level 90 that. Back a bit. What do we reckon about? God. That. Okay. Here we go. So you're coming into land. And you'll see just how much we floated it out here, actually. I think we landed it quite well, you know. Float, 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 float. And then, whew, just there. Not bad. Okay, and then we'll finish there for now, folks. We'll see you again soon. Farewell for now.